Have you ever wondered about the joys parents experience when potty training their toddlers? Well, based on my own experience, some trial and error, some research, I will show you what has worked, what hasn't worked, and what the experts had to say on the topic of potty training your toddler. I'd like to share three aspects of this with you. First, I'd like to talk about the age and signs of readiness. Second, I'd like to talk about common methods of potty training. And third, I'd like to talk about common mistakes while potty training. First, regarding the age and signs of readiness, parents often start for reasons other than maybe displayed readiness. Perhaps they're ready to start a new school, or they've decided to stop buying diapers. Those are all options why parents decide to start implementing potty training on their own. According to Pull-Ups, one of the first signs that children are ready for potty training is they start pulling at their diaper recently after going. Other signs that they are ready is staying drier longer, showing an interest in potty training, displaying a willingness to participate in potty training. Advanced signs of readiness are the child telling you that they have to go, or they need to go, or are currently going, or have just gone. That's obviously a very direct sign that they're ready. And then most typically developing children are fully daytime potty trained by the age of 4, according to parents.com. Secondly, I'd like to talk to you about some of the methods of potty training. The method of employment is entirely up to the parent. There is no wrong method. Whatever works for you works for you. The first option is the child-led method, where the child displays readiness and takes the lead of instigating that they are ready and willing to instigate potty training. The second option is the most intense, which is the 3-day or naked method, where you commit to staying home for 3 days. You put a potty in the middle of a room, and basically anytime the child starts mentioning or doing anything regarding that, regarding toileting, you put them directly on the potty and have them get used to just anytime that stimuli pops up, they go. The third option is the parent-led method, where the parents decide a schedule or a routine and implement that for the child to follow. Some of the supplies needed for potty training: you're going to need a handful of pull-ups of various sizes, and actual training underwear and training pants. All of these are very helpful, if not necessary. Third, I'd like to talk about some of the mistakes involved commonly in potty training. The first mistake is pushing or demanding too much of the child when they're not ready yet. This can cause the child to shut down and refuse to participate. The second main common mistake is having a negative attitude on the side of the parent and punishing the child for not following the parent's expectations or for not using the potty in the desired manner. Again, these have negative effects on the child's willingness to participate, so they should be avoided if possible. Third, I'd like to talk about mistake is starting training during tumultuous times or times of upheaval or great change. Maybe if a new sibling is on the way, or if a family's getting ready to move, or the child is getting ready to start a new school. These are all factors that can stress the ability to potty train accurately. The potty training process is not linear. It is something that can be paused and restarted in order to help children feel comfortable when they are ready. In conclusion, I'd like to summarize the points I've shared with you today. We talked about the different readiness and age requirements, and the fact that a child's readiness is a more valuable indicator than their age. Secondly, we talked about common methods, and that there is no wrong method, and whatever method works for you is acceptable and fine. And then third, we talked about a handful of the common mistakes and missteps involved in potty training. Now that you have all this information, good luck with your own venture.